Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing great today. In today's lesson, we're going to look at how to monitor your tablespace usage. The purpose of this lecture is basically to give you an idea on how you can set thresholds that will alert you when your tablespace gets to certain percentage full. And for this lecture, we're going to use a package known as dbms_server_alert.set_threshold. Now, this is a PL/SQL package. As a DBA, it's good, it's very nice for you to have an idea about PL/SQL, even though it is not so mandatory that a DBA must know, but I advise you to at least have a faint idea, a faint knowledge of what PL/SQL is all about. Because throughout your career as a DBA, you will have several scenarios where you will need to run some packages. Now, normally, if you have an application development team or a database developer, this should actually be the job of your developer. But as the database administrator, you should have some idea about what packages are being run in your database, right? Okay, so to get this lecture started, we're going to create a tablespace known as TBS Thresh. That's a tablespace that we're using to create our threshold, right? So to execute that, we'll run this command, create tablespace TBS Thresh, and then we'll specify the data file. So in other words, we'll include the data file option. And then the size of the tablespace is 50 megabytes. Extent management is local, okay? And then segment space management is auto. So I'll go ahead and execute this create tablespace statement. And you can see that the tablespace TBS Thresh has been created. So the next thing I want to do is to query the details of the data file, just to be sure. So for that, I'll execute this, select all from DBA_data files where tablespace name is equal to TBS Thresh. If I execute this statement, you can see the location of the data file. Data file has been created, file ID 61, and then the tablespace name is TBS Thresh. So yes, we're good to go. Now let's look at what free space we have in that tablespace. So for that, I'll execute the query, select all from DBA_free_space. Now, these are data dictionary views. You should know that by now, where tablespace_name is equal to TBS Thresh. Let me execute this real quick. So you can see we have up to 50 megabytes, and then this is the value in bytes, actually. Free space on this tablespace. So the next thing we want to do is to select some details, including the percentage free of the tablespace. Now for this query, we are going to join two tables. Okay, by now you should know how to do table joins. We're going to select from DBA_data_files and then DBA_free_space. We'll be combining those two tables, using the common attribute, right? It's a very simple query, it's not difficult. Now select df.tablespace_name. The df is just an alias that you can prefix to a table. It's mostly used when you want to select from two or more tables. So we're selecting the bytes free, the bytes, and then we're selecting the percentage free as well from both tables where df.tablespace name is equal to fs.tablespace name. So let me execute this query and then we see what the output is. So From our query result, you can see that we have 98% free on this table space. That means the table space is really not being used. So what we want to try to do is to execute this package dbms_server_alert.setThreshold so that we get notified when the table is 55% full, and then also when it is 70% full, so that we can act proactively before the issue starts affecting users of the database. So our warning value will be 55. So when the table space gets filled to 55%, we will get a warning. And then when it gets to 70% full, we'll get another warning that a critical value has been reached. Okay, so I'm going to execute this PL/SQL package. It's very simple. These are the values. Warning value is 55. Critical value is 70. Okay, and then the instance name, of course, we know is ORCL. This is a standard code from Oracle, so you can save it anywhere and use it in your environment. Just modify the values, right? So let's execute this real quick. It says PL/SQL procedure successfully completed. Now, the next thing we want to do is to query the data dictionary view DBA_thresholds. Now, after executing that package, the database updated this table to impute those values. So we'll select the warning value, critical value from DBA_thresholds, where object_name is equal to TBS thresh. I'll quickly execute this. And then you can see warning value is 55, critical value is 70. So at 70% full, you know that you are supposed to either add data file or extend the size of the existing data file. And then to view the alerts, there's a dictionary view known as DBA_outstanding_alert. So this is where you get to see your alerts, right? And to query the view, we'll use the statement select all from DBA_outstanding_alert, where object name is equal to TBS thresh. I'll execute this quickly. And then you can see that there's no pending alert because the table space has literally not been used, right? So let's go ahead and create a table in this table space, and then we'll insert values into the table. So for that, we'll issue the statement create table comp05, and then these are the attributes of the table, right? So I'll quickly create this table, and then you can see that the table has been created. Now, the next thing we want to do is to insert data into the table. We're going to insert up to 1 million rows. To do that, again, we'll execute this small PL/SQL code here, for loop code. So it says begin, then for I in 1 to 1 million, insert into this table, and you have your values there. Okay, you can see now that the PL/SQL procedure has been successfully completed, right? So we've been able to insert data into the table. Now, the next thing we want to do is to query the both tables again to get the percentage free, right? So for that, we'll execute this query we executed earlier, and then it shows us that the table is 34% free. This means that we're supposed to have a warning value. However, you will not see that details if you run the query to get that value until maybe like 10 or 15 minutes before the database will populate that view with the warning value. So let's wait for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll pause this recording till it gets to that time, and then I'll come back and execute the query for us to see the values. Okay, guys, so our time has elapsed. So for us to get details of the threshold, we have to query the DBA_outstanding_alerts again. So the query will be select reason, message type, message level from DBA outstanding alerts, where object name is equal to TBS trash. So let me quickly execute this. And then we can see that we already have a message. It says Tablespace TBS trash is 66% full, and then the message type is warning. So we have actually reached the warning threshold. If this was up to 70%, the message type would have been displayed as critical. So at this point, the DBA can take steps, proactive steps, to either add another data file or extend the size of the existing data file. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was interesting to you. If it was, kindly like it and share it widely. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss out whenever I upload another valuable content. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.